What is up, guys? It is like 2 days before we leave for Milwaukee. The truck is not packed. I'm not packed. The bike is not in a real runnable condition, even though we're not bringing it. And a snowstorm is coming in 2 days. So today I figured I'd give you a little bit of a blog and just, show you around and see what we're going to do, trying to prepare. I tried to get some ice melt for the driveway and like near the house because we're going. My parents are meeting us in Milwaukee and they're usually the one to watch my dog. So my in-laws are going to come watch the dog or come take care of the dog, but I don't want the driveway to be terrible. It's pretty rough. So you probably can't see too well because of the sun, but it's a long driveway down and we've had nothing but rain for like weeks. This has been the worst winter as far as like lasting long with cold, terrible rain. This will be the third snow we have. Worst winter in North Carolina I can remember as an adult. But anywho, we still have work to do. I spent all weekend working on getting stuff around. The bins are restocked. For the most part, I just got to get it in the truck because I'm also trying to like keep my stock up because we're going to get back from Milwaukee on Monday. We're going to Mama Tried in Wisconsin. And we got 4 days. Then we're going to Daytona on Saturday. Now, Daytona is where I need to put a new wheel chock, or a second wheel chock on the trailer. I need to switch the shocks on the Road Glide for hopefully a special guest will meet us down there and she can have that bike for the week. And the dyno needs to get rideable. Main thing is I need to put the Thundermax on it and get some riding in. Not been able to get some riding in. It has been raining for 3 days. It's been absolutely terrible. And of course, we're getting down to like the teens and we're talking about 7 inches of snow, which is unprecedented here. We'll see what happens. But because of the looming storm, we had planned to leave Thursday morning. But if the wife gets off work early, we may leave Wednesday afternoon when the storm is supposed to hit to try to get out of here in a better time instead of leaving Thursday morning when the roads are going to be completely covered and it's probably going to be a little harder to get out of here. So if we can leave Wednesday and drive about 4 hours, we can probably get out of the storm band that's coming through. And even though we're headed north, it should help. And then we can get a lot closer to Milwaukee since it's like a 14-hour drive. But we need to take a lot of this and get it put in that. Almost forgot our banners. We got a No Love for Rat banner and our Miles Over Trophy banners. Got these rolled up. The truck took a little bit of a tumble. I drove it to work today, filled up with gas, and since it wasn't completely full in there, well, some things happened. So we need to correct all that. All right, it's getting dark, but we're wrapping up. So the truck's pretty much loaded, pretty much packed down. We got everything that we need to do, and the tires are pumped up. We got gas. All we need to do at this point is like the day of or the night before, pack our own stuff and put the cooler in there, and we should be ready to rock. It's really going to depend on the weather and when the wife gets off work on what we do. The plan is to leave at like 3 or 4 in the morning on Thursday and just cannonball all the way to Milwaukee, which is like 14 hours. Of course, we're going to do a video on that whole trip, so stay tuned. And it's going to be a rough day. Now, if she can get off work early Wednesday and the weather's looking rough, then we will hop on the road and try to get like 4 hours out of here. Try to get somewhere where the weather's better, or at least not as icy and snowy, and we can get out of here and not be so pressed for time. It's not really going to help us time-wise. Thursday would still be a very long drive day, and we still got to be diligent about getting up super early at a hotel, which is hard to do, but we're going to see what happens. Now, I do want to go ahead and get the dyno on the lift. We're not doing any work on it tonight. Maybe get that done tomorrow. I don't know. It's going to be tough. We still have some things to get ready for, and not knowing what we're doing Wednesday or Thursday, that really has put a wrench in my plans. But let me show you. So this thing really needs a Thundermax. It doesn't have any O2 sensors hooked up right now, and we need to we have it, but we need to install it, which is we need to take all this off, get it in there, get our computer out, and load a tune. And we really need to put some miles on it. With the weather the way it is and us being out of town so much, that might be tough. But we're going to load it on the lift just so we can get there. It stood up and lifted up in the air, so it's going to be a little bit easier for us to do all that switching out. Yes, the garage is in desperate need of cleaning. We have just been wrenching, raging, and moving on, and we are tired. All right, bike is secure on the lift, and we are pretty much done with that. I just wanted to get it up here just so there's one less thing I have to do. If I have time, I can come out here and mess with it, but I probably won't have time tonight. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we can at least knock out just getting the tuner installed or anything, any little step to get a little bit closer so this thing is good and rideable for Daytona. When I get back from Milwaukee, I have 4 days. So I know this video was kind of short and sweet, but I didn't really have a lot for you, and I figured I would just show you my kind of day-to-day. I was going to hopefully show you more, but things have gotten real hectic with the storm coming. Trying to upkeep my upload thresholds. I do have a video that I accidentally uploaded and just kind of put it into drafts or privated it that I might have in the bank just to upload later, but I don't really want to do that unless I have to, because hopefully there's a part 2 to that one coming soon. I'd like to do them together, but that's not up to me on that video. It's of a friend's bike, so it's been a while and part 2 hasn't come, so we may just have to upload that anyways. But that's pretty much what we've got. We're getting ready for Milwaukee. Show season is coming. I'll go ahead and tell you guys, we're going to Milwaukee this weekend, or in a couple days. Then we're going to Daytona. Then we have like 2 weeks off, and then we're going to Rock Hill, South Carolina for a grand reopening for our Harley shop. They're gonna have a stunt show and a band. Looks like it's a good time, and it's really not that far from me. It's only a couple hours, and one of my wife's friends lives near that area, so we're just gonna meet up, have a good time. Why not? And then the weekend after, so March 29th, Club Style NC is doing their stunt competition. There's some people from South Carolina coming up for this. It's like in Pinehurst at Double Eagle Harley. Should be a good time. We went to their first like stunt show in, I forget what month it was, but it was in the fall. It was a good time. Now it's going to be like a competition with more people involved. Should be a really cool time. So if you like this type of stuff, hit subscribe. We're going to be running a playlist for 2025 shows. We have one for 2024 shows. Should be a really cool time. Hopefully everything goes well. We'll see how things go in the next couple days. But I really appreciate every single one of you stopping by, hanging out, hitting that like button. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed. And as always, keep it wretched.